Welcome to Project Wrong Way. I'm Ben. I'll be the mechanic and fabricator in this upcoming project.
The level of brow furrowing is quite intense.
If I look like Renee Zellweger right now.
Wedger? Wigger.
Honey, we really can't start with that kind of racism.
It's Wigger, W.
It's hard, dude, it's hard. This is a show where an inept, unskilled person attempts to restore a classic vintage 4x4. I have several episodes where I've been building and working on an FJ40, a Toyota Land Cruiser, as well as an FJ60, which I need to continue working on and actually film more. This episode, this series, will be dedicated to a 1968 Ford Bronco.
I feel like you've improved though. I'm not sure it's full ineptitude.
I know, but people are still gonna be like, that's not how you do it. You're gonna be saying that a lot. I had a 69 Bronco when I was a little younger. This one, been sitting in a friend's front yard for approximately 26 years, give or take. My plan or the goal for the build, keep it original on the outside. Not gonna cut the fenders. I'm gonna leave the original exterior patina, but the interior, undercarriage, axles, frames, engine, transmission, all that is gonna be renewed, refreshed, and bettered.
And what's her name?
We're gonna call her Jean, because she looks like a pair of blue jeans.
It's my grandma's middle name, right? Is that why? It's because you love my grandma, right?
Yeah, except for some reason around birthday time, everyone gets money except for me.
It's true.
Couple of specs. Ford Explorer swap is what we're planning. The 5.0 with the 4R70W. We're gonna get the frame powder coated. No, I'm gonna paint the frame though. We're getting it sandblasted today. Going to put about a 2.5-inch lift on it. I've welded some F-250 shock towers on there. And the rear hoop from Wild Horses. Hey dogs, please! Appa!
There's a pony over there.
Appa! We're gonna keep the fenders uncut. We're going to run 31-inch tires. We're gonna have an Eaton True Track in the rear. And probably put a locker in the front for Christmas trees, you know.
And you said this is gonna be an automatic, isn't it?
It's gonna be an auto.
I can technically drive a stick.
That's why we have 3 kids. I would have never bred. I'm just saying.
I walked right into that.
I'm just saying I wouldn't have bred with somebody who can't drive stick. Let's look at some of the parts so we can complete this rundown of the build here.
Look how we're starting.
Yeah.
Start.
These are the fenders. They're in really good shape. A lot of surface rust and patina. Overall, no rot. Would it help if I move this?
If you just moved it
to the
into the shade, then you need help?
No, I got it.
Are you sure?
Yep. Got a Dana 44 here. Upcoming plans for this: strip the whole assembly, disc conversion. I need to get new inner axles, and I need to I think I'm probably gonna have to change the gearing. We're going with 411s for right now. Although I will listen. That's one thing about this show, is I'm excited to hear other people's opinions.
Advice. He needs lots of advice.
I don't know why I'm breathing so hard. I just moved out 4 feet. This tub is in relatively good shape. There's a couple problem areas up front on the floor. More problem. We're gonna have to do a little bit of welding on the tub. We're gonna cut out the floors, the parts that are bad.
Like we did on the Cruiser, where we replaced the floor?
Like we did on the Land Cruiser. We're gonna clean and blast the whole interior and paint it. But like I said already,
You gonna go with that gray?
you're gonna trip and fall and break your neck.
I'm paying attention this time.
But like I said already, I'm gonna leave the exterior paint the way it is. Everything on the inside though is gonna get renewed, and it's like the Icon Derelict, but several $1,000s less invested. This is my Ford 9-inch housing. When I bought the Bronco, the friend I bought it from gifted me 2 axles, but they're not stock to a 68 Bronco. You can see the end flange on this. See the end flange?
Mm-hmm.
It's the Torino, or big bearing, new Ford style. I welded a little bit for the shock tabs, or the shock mounts, because they were in bad shape. And I cleaned up the welds where the housing's connected. So I fixed the welds where and I'll insert pictures and small little video clips as I'm going here.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't documented much yet because I've had mono for about 3 years, I think.
It's depression.
Gonna get a third member for it.
Third member?
Yeah, I think Quick Performance right now has got a really good deal.
Would you normally want a longer performance? Oh, the overexcited purchase you made last week?
Yeah, we got pretty stoked. Found a deal on Facebook Marketplace for 4 Bronco wheels. It'll be good when I have the rolling chassis together to have some wheels and tires. These were cheap, 125 bucks. Unfortunately, every single one of these steel wheels is different. And one's not even, they're not actually Ford Bronco wheels. They're gonna work as the roller,
Okay.
but I will waste more money on another set of wheels that will be Bronco wheels.
Pretty far in the future though.
Because we're going stock wheels, 31-inch tires. These are the radius arms. I'm gonna get them blasted today. There's been some heavy pitting in this part. I'm gonna have to think about a remedy to fix that or to replace them. No!
Hey.
When I lift or do anything with exertion, I purse my lips together.
Elephant.
We call those elephant noises. For those of you that have been following Project Wrong Way,
They're acquainted.
I do a lot of elephant noises.
Where do I put them?
Just under the frame. One major difference in this project, Bronco, compared to the Land Cruiser, is I'm actually doing a frame off restoration. Not by choice, the frame was already off when I bought it, so I kind of have to. A couple things I did to the frame. Again, I'll be supplementing pictures in here as well, because I took some small pictures and things like that. Zoom in on this side where the welds are good.
All right, go ahead.
But don't zoom in on this side where the welds are shitty. I welded F250 shock towers on here. The towers that were on were in disrepair. One was broken. I want a little bit taller shock in the front. And the F250 towers, I bought them 3 years ago. Figured this would be a good time to use them. I added some gussets.
This side? Is this side okay?
Yeah. Just the good welds, honey. All right, back up. Come on now, back up.
Okay.
In addition to welding the shock towers on, I also welded a replacement for the body mount. I got one of those washers. I got some of these washers from a online supplier. Again, for those of you who don't know about Project Wrong Way, typically I'm adding.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what was happening.
I added this, welded it onto there. I also went around to a lot of the welds on the body and cleaned them up and re-welded them. Whoever welded the Bronco frames they did the best with what they had, obviously, but I'm guessing they gathered up all the Helen Kellers and had them make the frame.
Did you know some people think that that's a conspiracy theory, that she wasn't real?
She was real. She was working at the Ford factory building our frames.
Oh gosh.
So anyway, I added this as well.
What is that? It looks like a flute.
It's a grower, honey. Or no, it's a shower.
Oh.
It's the inboard rear shock mount from a company called Wild Horses out of Lodi, California. Without the Land Cruiser community, Bronco community,
100%.
I wouldn't be skill-wise even close to where I'm at right now. And I hope to build that same kind of friendship with the Bronco people as well. A lot of hugs, you know, I'm into that. So that's the frame. Welded F250 towers on. We fixed one of the body mounts. Me and the Spirit. And we're taking the frame, the 9-inch axle housing, the radius arms, and a couple other small parts to the sandblaster. I'm starting to move up in the world. I'm gonna pay somebody to sandblast this. So not a whole lot of work that I'm gonna show. This is more or less just an episode to get people up to speed. You know if this feels good. hang on it.
Well, I just want to see if it's gonna move.
Don't get off of it, honey. Stupid. OSHA, don't even know her. That's a Boston accent.
I can go get something bright.
I think one strap should do it. Staying within the law. That's the Bronco build. This is the first episode for the Bronco restoration. Got to reiterate that I don't have actual skills and things like this. I learned the hard way, and sometimes I do take advice, or I will listen to advice and then do the opposite.
Just forget it instantly.
Or forget it. I have several mental issues. Can't go outside when it's sunny. I encourage you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Please share, and obviously, with the comments, fire away. I'm up for it. I like it. I like feedback. And we'll see you on the next episode of Project Roundway for the Bronco edition.